Hey guys, I'm Kay and you've arrived at my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you are new here, I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay. And today I'm not going to try to take up too much of your time. I'm just going to go over my goals for 2020, how I did, and what my goals are for 2021. So we are still in January. I'm not too far behind this year. If you haven't seen my goal video for last year, I will link it up in the cards. I think it's on this side. It's been a while, so I could be totally off, but let's just dive into it. So my goals for 2020, I did put into my little bullet journal, and I'll go over those with you and how I did on each of them. So I had 10 goals divided into 5 categories: business, personal, finance, travel, and family. This year for 2021, I'm going to do things a little bit differently, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. So the first category we're going to talk about is business. Now I had 2 goals listed in each of the 5 categories to make up the 10. The first one in business was to profit $20K from reselling. I didn't quite hit this, not sure if it was related to the pandemic. Maybe if the pandemic hadn't have happened, I would have gotten closer to my goal. Maybe I would have reached it, but whatever the case may be, I was under. I'm looking down at my notes, so forgive me for not looking at the camera the whole time, but my profit as of December 31st was $15,856.15. Now that's not something to be disappointed about. It's a lot of money and I do save all of that, so I'm happy with that. But I always want to grow and make more. The second goal in business was to reach 10,000 followers on Instagram so I could have a little swipe up. I didn't hit that either, so neither of these goals came to fruition in 2020, but it is what it is. I had like 7,600-ish at the end of 2020. It's really hard to track that, but I also don't really post that much on Instagram. I'm very active on stories. If you don't follow me, I'll leave the link below. It's always in the description, but I don't really post that many actual posts. I just kind of go onto my stories and share a little bit about my life. The next category I have on my page here is personal. The first one in that category was to read 10 books. Didn't quite hit that one either. Seeing a theme here, but I read 8 out of 10. I didn't really get to hit the full 10. I had started the last 2, but didn't finish them before the end of this year. But that happens. I can't always devote that much time to reading. I have a lot of other things I'd like to do, and I didn't lose my job during the pandemic, so I'm grateful for that, but because of that I didn't really have that much downtime. The other one in personal I did hit. It was to buy a house. We are here. I closed on June 30th of 2020 and we moved that weekend, so right before my birthday on the 4th of July. Super excited about that one. That was really the one that I wanted to accomplish the most out of all 10 of these, so I'm happy to say that it happened. Next category is financial. First one in that category was to pay off my car loan in full. At the beginning of 2020, I had between $26,000 and $27,000 left on my car. It's a 2017 car, so it's not that old. I bought it brand new. While I do have the money to pay it off in full, I decided against that just because we're still going through the pandemic. I'm not sure how this is gonna play out, if it'll be over anytime soon. So I wanted to have an extra large cushion just in case something unexpected happens. So that was, you know, just a smart personal choice on my part, I hope. But hopefully I can get that paid down sooner rather than later. The other one, though, I did hit in this category was to save at least $5,000. So to have $5,000 in my bank account, my savings account, at the end of the year. Because I didn't pay off the car, I almost 5 times that amount. So I had $24,596.26 in my savings on December 31st. So happy to say, you know, I'm 2 out of what, 6 for completion right now, but you know. The next category is travel. The first one here is to visit 2 new states. We did 3. Well, I did 3. I hit Texas. I went thrifting. There's a video of that somewhere on my channel. I went to the bins in Austin. That was just a solo trip. And then me and Livy went to Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks. So we hit Wyoming and Montana. So that was 3 states. for me, and the other one was to travel to 5 new countries. I'm sad to say that that one didn't happen because of the pandemic, so I haven't been able to travel out of the country at all, and it's not looking too good for 2021, but I'm trying to cross my fingers and hope that I can get somewhere out of the country to visit. And then the last category was family, and I had in this one mom and live date night or date day, date excursion per month, and 2 device-free game nights per month. We haven't really been tracking them. I'm pretty sure we hit most of them. But after everything went down at the beginning of 2020, we kind of got away from like making it a real thing. We did still do them. I do spend time with my daughter just one-on-one, and we do still have device-free game nights. We just don't really check them off on a list or a calendar to make sure that we hit 2 every month. So it's kind of just a when we have time and nothing else is going on kind of deal. So those are my 2020 goals. I did okay, but to be fair, nobody expected this to happen, or at least I didn't, so it's kind of a wash for 2020. Now let's talk about 2021. So I did things a little bit differently when I created my goal list for this year. I only have 3 categories, a total of 10 goals. There's a different amount in each category to make up the 10. I took family off the list, not because I don't care about my family goals, but just because I don't want it to feel like it's a chore for us to have like a date every month or to sit down and have game night. I just want it to be like a spontaneous kind of thing, and I felt like that kind of fell to the wayside in the last year. So I took those off the table completely. And then the travel goals, I still always will have my 40 countries before 40, and also all 7 continents before 40, and then I want to hit all 50 states by the time I'm 50. So those are just going to be, until I hit those ages, those are my goals for the travel. So I have business, personal, and finance. We'll start with the business ones first. Again, I'm looking down at my paper, so I apologize. First, under business, I would like to monetize this YouTube channel. I haven't been great with consistency. I don't have that many subscribers here. I'm hoping to change that this year. This is gonna be my year. I'm gonna do it. Second, profit 20K from reselling. Since I didn't complete that in 2020, I'm carrying it over into 2021. I would like to sell 50 items on Etsy. Etsy is a new platform that I started selling on. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, so at the end of 2020 in November, I opened up an antique booth at a local mall, and I've been doing really well there, but sometimes I like to pull stuff that maybe isn't selling or it's seasonal, so I've opened up an Etsy shop, and I'm hoping to offload some of those items there, and I've made so far 1 sale, but there's still 11 months of the year left, and I'm hoping I can hit that one. And then hit 10K followers on Instagram. Again, just like the 20K on reselling, didn't hit it in 2020, carrying it over into 2021. So those are 4 for the business category. The next is the personal category. So for this one, I have 3. The first one is to go 1 week dairy free. If you followed my goals from 2019, I think I posted the video here. I wanted to go a whole month, but I think that was just a little too much. I really love my ice cream and my pizza. So 1 week dairy free, it can be any week, just a full 7 days, no dairy. The second one is to lose 20 pounds. I'm all for body positivity, but I personally am not comfortable in my own skin at the current moment. If you knew me in a former life, I used to be super into the gym. I did bodybuilding competitions. I was like eat, breathe, sleep, fitness, everything. And after I did the Inca Trail in 2017, I kind of fell off the wagon. I think I needed a break, but then I kind of just extended that break indefinitely, and I've noticed a difference. COVID-15 didn't really help things, but I did get new exercise equipment for Christmas, and I'm going to use that. And I don't have a scale, so I don't know how I'm going to track this. I just know what my weight is currently because I recently went to the doctor's. So I guess I'm gonna have to pick up a scale, but I am heavier now than I was when I was 9 months pregnant with my daughter, and I'm not okay with it. So love your body, love the skin you're in. I'm just not at that point right now, and so I need to change it. Anyways, the third and final one in the personal category is to read 10 books. Same as some of the other ones, carrying over from 2020 into 2021. All right, so finance. There's gonna be 3 in this one as well. So 4 in business, 3 in personal, and 3 in finance. First one, pay off car in full. Didn't do it last year, gonna do it this year. I have the money for it. It's just I wanna be in a more comfortable spot with everything else going on in the world before I just throw this large sum of money at my car loan and pay it off. But I pay $600 a month for my car. It's a lot, and that will save me a few $1,000s, and I can then save that money and put it towards something else. So goal number 2 in that category is to reduce my student loans to $10,000 balance. I'm a little over 15,000 right now. I did have a lot in the beginning. I've been slowly paying it off, and then once the pandemic happened and they took away the interest rate, I've still been making more than my normal monthly payment so that I can get that down a little bit further. So I'm happy that I was able to do that last year. And then the third and final one in the finance category is to make 2 extra mortgage payments a month. The more that you pay down on your loan in the beginning parts will save you a lot more in interest later on. So I want to make 2 full extra payments in this year, so I can hopefully take down some months off of my loan. And I don't think this is my forever house, but for now it works for us. We might need something a little bit bigger in the future, maybe 3 to 5 years from now, and I'd like to have enough equity in this house so that I don't have to put such a large down payment on the next one, and kind of just roll it over. So that's what I'm planning to do with the extra mortgage payments. Now, if I have extra money at the end of the year, I might throw even more at it, but just for now, I'm sticking with the 2 extra. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this non-reseller content video. If you did, please give this a like and leave me a comment down below and let me know what your goals are for 2021, and give yourself a pat on the back, flex a little bit in the comments with something that you accomplished in 2020. I love seeing that stuff. I did a little thing on my Instagram sharing people's success stories from 2020 because it was such a crap year, and it was really nice to see all that. But I hope to see you guys again soon. I have a bunch of videos planned for this week, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.